how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. I'm incredibly excited for today's video because I finally have the Sugarpill Capsule 3 Black Edition in my hands. I'm so pumped. I'm so sorry I didn't have a video up on this sooner. The PR packages were late getting sent out this time around, which is fine. Like, I'm not obligated to get it before the release, but it's here now. I just got it in the mail, so I'm filming with it for you, and I will have this video up soon. It's already up by the time you're seeing this. Why am I rambling? Sugarpill, if you see this, thank you so much for sending it over. I'm so appreciative. You have no idea how much it means to me. The palette looks like this, just in case you haven't seen it before. It's gonna be so hard for you to see this from afar because it's so reflective from it being plasticky. I'm gonna insert close-ups, I promise. But it's this beautiful, grungy, rainbow loveliness. We have this cute big blush in the middle. I'm in love with the color story. I already love the capsule palettes as a general rule, and I'm so pumped for this one. Based on just color story alone, this is probably my favorite of the three. It's just so up my alley. When I saw pictures of it, my heart just skipped all the beats. It's so beautiful and I just love it. It's so sleek. I love that this one has the black cover. It's really beautiful. I hope to see more capsules in the future. I hope this isn't the last one. I want to keep seeing them because they always just make me so happy. I think they're always just such fun, creative, curated color stories, and I really appreciate it. In this video, I did this look. This is just a first impressions. It's my only time using this palette so far, so it's not really a review, just a first impressions. However, at this point, I'm pretty familiar with the capsule palettes in general, but I will have more of a thorough review at a later date. I do want to do a 2 looks 1 palette with this at some point. I can't promise exactly when, just whenever I have time to film it amidst all of my pre-filming for December, but I will have one up at some point and I will do an Instagram video as well. Before we hop into the look itself, this is a Charisma brand wig. You can check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling, and I have no clue where this beanie's from. It's very old. I just wanted a mustard blue kind of moment to go with the palette. Anyways, with all that being said, let's just hop in, create this look, and I will give you my thoughts at the end of the video. Hello! How's it going? Let's create a look. I did use the blush called Superstitious, the blush in the palette. I used that and I think it's really cute. It's very soft, it's not super bam, and probably not my favorite out of the 3 capsule palettes. The blush in the second capsule palette's definitely my favorite, but it's still a cute blush and I just wanted to mention that I did use it. I should have used it on camera, but I was just in the zone doing my face makeup, you know? But I have quite the plan for this look. I want to use pretty much every color. I think it's going to be really pretty. Obviously, my personal favorite is this color right here called Grim. That's beautiful. And I'm just really pumped to use these blues. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna prime with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm not gonna set it because I don't prefer to do that. I'm so thrilled that this palette is here. You have no idea. I've been so pumped and anxiously awaiting it. I just got it in the mail and I'm excited to finally film. It's November 17th right now. I think this is gonna go up at the end of the week by the time I have time to get it uploaded and work it into my schedule. So we're going right in with Grim first. That beautiful, like, dirty yellow. It looks so good. I'm gonna use this fluffy brush from MOTD Cosmetics. It's the Build and Blend brush. I am just going to focus that all up in the crease. Actually, pause. I need some brow gel. Fluff my brows back up. This is the Milk Makeup one. After I do my hair, put on a wig or a hat or something, I always have to go back in and refluff them because my brows are so straight. They always just want to like go like that. Now we can go back to our beautiful dirty yellow. I want to avoid the lower lash line with this because I want the lower lash line to be consumed with the purples. This color's so pretty. Oh, and it's blending so softly. I love it. So cute. Next, I want to go ahead with this blue called Purgatory right there. It's so reflective because it's so plasticky. It's hard to show you what's going on. I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush. It's the tapered blending brush. And I'm going to focus this in the outer corner of my eye. I might pop a little of this in the outer third of the lower lash line. I'm just not decided yet. I'm going to put the purples down first and then decide if I want to add more. And I'm just going to start working this through the crease. Not taking this up too high because I am going to use the green matte to help blend it out. Oh, the shade of blue is so pretty. I'm so excited about another capsule palette. I was starting to think that we were getting no more after the orange one. I'm really excited about this one. This color scheme is so cute. I saw a lot of people wish that this could have been announced earlier because it does have more of a spooky theme, and it came out like towards the end of October, but I like spooky year round, so I am down for it anytime. All right, taking the green now called Oogie. That's so cute. And this is an old Morphe E17 brush. And I'm just gonna start kind of working that right in between the blue and that dirty yellow shade. Just using really light pressure, only taking a little bit of product at a time. Aw, this palette's making me miss Halloween already. I'm so heavy in Christmas mode right now, but I just love the spookiness of Halloween season. Can't believe it's over already. It came and went so fast, didn't it? I feel like October literally went by in like a second, and November seems to be taking forever. I feel like we've been in November for a year now. Just doing little pats, little back and forth motions, using light pressure. I'm gonna wing it out slightly, but nothing too crazy. Gonna take a little bit more of Grim on that blending brush, and again, light pressure. I don't have a ton of product. Just gonna lightly fluff that right along the edge here. These seem to be working just fine. I am gonna re-intensify the blue in the outer corner just a smidge. Lost it a little bit amidst my blending. That's feeling pretty good. Let's work on some cut creasy stuff. I think I want to cut it with the blue called Ritual and then have it fade down to this purpley blue called Hex. I think that'll be very, very cute. I'm going to use this flat brush from Spectrum. It's the A16. And of course, I'm going to use my NYX Glitter Primer. I use it with every shimmer and it helps me get precise with cut creasy stuff. It makes it so much easier than using like concealer to cut a crease. Just gonna spread that all across the lid. For my eye personally, I like to take it just above my natural crease and I just follow my eyeball shape. You gotta do whatever works for you and your preferences though. And I'm gonna stop it where things are kind of deepening in the outer corner. All right, dipping right into Ritual, that beautiful shimmer blue. I'll have to check, but I feel like in the other capsule palettes, only the mattes are in the small pans and the shimmers are in the big pans. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a mix in all the palettes. Oh, that's so sparkly. Oh, my heart. I always film my swatches before I film my look just so that I can do close-ups of the palette and swatches before the palette's been like messed with brushes so that it looks pretty for my shots at the beginning of the video. And I still get so blown away when I see them on the eyes. That's why I personally just don't really care about swatches. It gives me an idea of what the colors will look like on my skin, but ooh, seeing them in action on the eye, that is what matters to me. This is so chunky looking, and I mean that in the best way possible. It just looks so textured. It almost looks like glitter, but it's literally not glitter at all. Ooh, yes. Just in case you're new here, when I do my multiple shimmers on a cut crease, I like to do it kind of at a diagonal. I just like the way it flatters my eye shape. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So it's heavier focus here, and then it just feathers up like that. So now I'm gonna take the shade Hex. And I'm just going to use the other side of the brush, that clean side. I'm going to pop that on the lower part. You know what, actually, I'm going to not waste time and I'm just going to use my finger now that I don't have to be as precise. These shimmers work fine with a brush, but I feel like shimmers as a general rule work easier with a finger, so if I have the option, it's usually what I do. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful color. Wow, I'm loving this look. Such a pretty combination. And these shimmers are just so textured and pretty, especially that blue. That blue is ultra textured. I'm gonna kind of go back and forth now between the two shades and just kind of tap right where they meet so that they can merge and flow together nicely. Yes, ma'am, that's so freaking pretty. I'm gonna take my brush I had with the green, just to very, very lightly buff right here in the outer corner, just so it can flow nicely. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this so much already. That's so pretty. But now we're gonna play with the purples. I'm gonna take the darker of the two called Coven and I'm gonna blend it out with Gloomy. They look very similar in the pan and they honestly look very similar swatched as well, but they do have a slightly different tone and one's just a little bit deeper. So I'm just gonna try to utilize both of them. For the darker one called Coven, I'm gonna take it on this Alamar brush. It's just a really flat, smudgy brush. And I'm going to press this against my eye and then use the other shade to help blend it out. I think it was called Gloomy. You could probably get away with smoking this out with just this shade alone, but Just want to get use out of both of them. Oh, this is such an exciting palette. Something about these capsule palettes always sparks my creativity like nothing else. Earlier in the year, I was in such a rut creatively with makeup. I felt like I was doing the same things and just not feeling very inspired. And then when that first capsule palette came out, that changed everything. Taking Gloomy now on this e.l.f. J Kissa brush, the J4. Very lightly, I'm just going to go through and start smudging. Just have a nice smoky pop of purpley pink down here. I feel like they do look different, like they're different in the pan, they're slightly different swatched out. On the eyes, I don't know if you need both of them, but it is what it is. I'd probably be happier if one of these was a shimmer, but we do have a pink shimmer in here too, so I don't know. Only minor complaints so far. I just feel like these look a little too similar. Still pretty cute though. I still like this pop of color down here. Ooh. We have to go to Best Buy tonight to look at appliances. I'm gonna be looking so professional, right? All right, I want to take this pink now called Psycho Candy. That's a fun name. I'm just going to use the same pencil brush because why not? I want to pop it down here in the lower lash line in the front portion. Ooh, that's bright and pink. That's cute. I quite like that actually. For my inner corner highlight, I'm just going to use my face highlight, which is the Oden's Eye Solmon highlight palette. I'm going to use this shade down here because it's super pretty and there isn't really a highlight shade in this palette, so I'm just going to use my face highlight. It never bothers me if a palette doesn't have an inner corner highlight because you can use anything. So pretty. Yes, so cute. I love this highlight palette. You can use my affiliate code BEAUTBEAN in all caps if you want to save money on Oden's Eye's site. Your stuff is fantastic. Well, I think that's the look. I'm very happy with this. I'm going to repeat it on the other eye, throw on my eye pencil, lashes, lips, and I guess I'll be back when I'm complete. This is the look. What do you think? I think it came out so pretty. I love this combination of colors. It's like a grungy rainbow threw up on my eyes. I love this so much. The eye pencil I paired with this is the Blaze Lip Pencil from LA Girl. It just flattered that lower lash line perfectly. My lashes are the style Plush from Alter Ego, and on my lips I just wanted to go with a black, you know, black capsule palette, black lip. Goes with the grungy, colorful vibe. And this is Cricket from Menagerie. My favorite black is Sleepwalker from Black Moon, but I haven't given this one love in a little while, so I wanted to pop it on. I still really like this black lip. The Black Moon one just beats it by a teeny bit. But yeah, this is the final look. I really hope you like it. I'm in love with it. I'm so inspired to play more with this palette. These capsule palettes just do something to me. One of the best concepts of the year, in my opinion. Anyways, let's just zoom out and I'll give you my thoughts thus far. Well, hello. What did you think? What did you think of my look? What did you think of the video? What do you think of this palette? Is this a palette that you're interested in? Are you gonna pass on this palette? I would love to hear your thoughts. I think it's so fun so far. Again, obviously this isn't a thorough review. I haven't worn this look for a long time. I've only played with these particular shadows once so far, but so far so good. I'm very inspired, very excited. I can't wait to continue creating looks with this palette. It's gonna be so much fun. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a black emoji for the black palette. And if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeautBean. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with Black Lives Matter. There's a link in my description box that will take you to resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.